Threats, guns, and the new state law aimed at stopping violence. Nearly 5 months after the Parkland shooting, and the Florida legislature passed a measure giving law enforcement the right to take away gun rights. But is it really being used? Tonight, 4 in Your Corner investigator Katie LaGrone discovers how often the law is being applied and why some of these cases are not so black and white.
You've got AK-47 style here, you've got an AR-15 here.
Sergeant Jason Schmittendorf takes us inside an evidence room.
Some hunting rifles, cache of handguns here.
A sampling of surrenders under Florida's new Risk Protection Act.
We've taken in right around 200 firearms and about 30,000 rounds of ammunition.
The law, swiftly passed after the Parkland school shooting, temporarily strips gun owners of their gun rights and hardware if a judge deems them a threat to themselves or others.
Keep firearms out of the wrong people's hands.
In Pinellas County, a 5-man team is now devoted to the task. So far, they've filed 64 risk protection petitions, second only to Broward.
It is a constitutional right to keep and bear arms, and when you are asking the court to deprive somebody of that right, we need to make sure that we're making good decisions, right decisions, and the circumstances warrant it.
Statewide, we've learned risk protection cases now total over 450. Concealed license firearm holders make up just over a quarter of them.
I think we're doing this because it makes us feel safer.
But what's wrong with that?
It violates the Constitution.
Attorney Kendra Paris believes after 4.5 months, Florida's version of the red flag law is starting to reveal some disturbing gray.
These are individuals who are often basically exercising their First Amendment rights online. Maybe it was odious, maybe people didn't like it, but they were hit with the risk protection order because of it.
Take a UCF student whose story made headlines when police filed a risk protection order after he praised mass shooters online. Another involved a minor who had a dream of killing. Neither had guns, both hired Paris, and both won.
The people whom I've represented fought back because they cared about their future and not because they cared about owning firearms.
Paris thinks the law needs to be narrowed down to only people with proof of gun ownership or those who attempt to purchase one. And threats better defined, she says.
As it's written right now, the harm could be 6 months from now. Maybe in a year this person will go crazy. We don't know.
We're not out hunting people down.
Records show in Pinellas County, the majority of cases involve people with histories of mental illness who threaten suicide, not hurting others. Each one granted by a judge.
Have they all been pretty black and white?
They have.
But as other parts of the state show, the risk and the protection isn't always so clear. Katie LaGrone, Fox 4, in your corner.
Now, for more on risk protections, including a county-by-county breakdown in Southwest Florida of these cases, just head to our website. It's fox4now.com and click on this story.